Yeah, yeah. And yo, kids singing all that with the police and the dash, man. Say they got Ben Monroe bring on the Meg, man. Yeah, yo know, yo.
Steel wheels squeal like a broken tape scratch. Subway breathing heavy from the tunnels black. Graffiti on the cars like a rolling museum. Whole train tagged up, city can't unsee 'em. Doors slide open with a worn out hiss. 8 million stories in the metal abyss. I step on, token still warm in my hand. Car smell mixed, old gum, newsprint and cans. Bench full of faces from 100 blocks. Wall Street ties next to shell-toe socks. Boombox kid with the Kango low. Old lady clutch purse, I say no. At the far end, brother in a three-piece suit. Briefcase locked like your garden loot. Read stock page, finger trace each line. Mouth moving silent with the market climb. Across from a janitor with mop stained pants. Same tie slump, same one stance. One count digits passing on the screen, yeah. One count minutes till he off this machine, Teenage couple share headphones tight, 2 wires twisted in fluorescent light. She rock door knocking earrings, baby hair laid. He got his name on his jacket in a satin braid. They whisper dreams about a place offline where the rent ain't high and the sun still shine. Train rock gentle like you're rooting for them. Carrying 2 hearts through a rusted stem. At the middle pole, break dancers plot. I ain't clear space where the crowd not hot. One say next stop, we do our show. Hat in hand where the coins might flow. They wait till the doors close. Train and swing, then boombox blare with that break beef sting. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't mean to bother. Then it's windmills, footwork, hats on the floor. Wall Street suit, pretend like he don't see. But it's shoot tap time with the beat low key. Little kid wide-eyed near his tired mom. Mouth hang open at the head's been calm. When the hat go round, some act stone. But that old lady did change from a hit in zone. Y'all be careful, she say, streets ain't fair. Like a blessing wrapped inside subway air. Next car down, hustler with a fake gold watch. Selling mixtapes out of busted box. Got that real hip-hop, straight from the park, yeah. None of that watered down radio mark. He slide one my way, say, local kid roundin'. I say help me eat, but his mouth stay shining. I cop one, tuck it in my coat like flame. Might be the next legend, might be a no name. On the bench by the door, preacher with a book. Eyes on the ads, but he don't really look. He start repenting in a loud, rough tone. Half the car switch gears to a boredom zone. But between all the thunder and the sidewalk blame, he say he love each other. World playing the game, yeah. Some roll out, some not in place. All still trapped in the same metal space. Cops step in at 42nd Street. Thumb on belt, boots too neat. He scanned the car like a catalog page, looking for trouble or a reason for rage. Past the break dancers, the hustler, the preacher. See your whole classroom, but he ain't no teacher. He hover near my end, eyes hard and thin. Then step off again with the last cold grin above our heads. Ads try to sell new life, yo. Colleges, soda, lawyers for strife. Feeling stuck, one saying clean blue font, while we both through tunnels that don't want what we want. Rat tail flash by the dirty glass line. Shadow on the wall like a quick old sign. At the next stop, a nurse and scrubs get in. Badge on her chest, dark circles of sin. She hold the pole like it's the last thing left. Yeah, shift too long, dreams all cleft. Across from her, a kid with a sketchbook pad, drawing the face like a tired young Madonna sad. He ink every wrinkle, every fold of cloth, turning quiet pain into subway golf. Loudmouth dude, argue with his own reflection. 3 seats down, talking pure deflection. Blaming whole world for the way he's stuck, but the bottle in his bag say you're different luck. Everybody act like they don't inhale this sound, but we all hear echoes of our own gone round. Then there's me, pen and jacket, headphones broke, watching all these lives be the realest folk. I see beats in the sway, rhymes in the grind, hooks in the corners of a doze in mine. Every stop a bar, every face a verse, every screech of the brakes like a scratch in the curse. Train climb out where the daylight leak, graffiti flash colors on the window street. We all squint at the sun like you steer here and dive back under. When the tracks drop near, city above, don't know the choir below. This rumbling tunnel of 1,000 flows. No hook, just the rattle of the 4-train line, Car full of stories in an iron spine. From the broke to the rich, from the lost to the plan. Every ride write chapters in these subway lands. And somewhere in the screech and the neon gloom, a rapper in the corner, turn a car to a room. He jot these tales on a wrinkled page, 80 style heartbeat in a concrete cage. One day, this whole ride gon' play back clean. Subway stories on a record from a kid in between.
Yeah, look, he was 6 when he first tied my rag on his wrist, trying to copy how I nodded on my fist. Too big hoodie dragging on the staircase, dust looks, little chin up like big bro, I'm tough. I laughed it off, said go back inside, but low-key felt pride, sit heavy in my stride. He used to sit on the couch while I clean my piece, pretend Nintendo gun shooting at the TV streets. I say this ain't a toy, but I kept talking slick, rapping about ops in the next fast lick. Didn't realize every word, every move on the block was a lesson on him, he was taking his stock. He knew my pager code before I taught moms, copying how I shrug off questions with calm. Saw me hide cash in the crack of the wall, trace every stat spot like a memory card. He'd ask, what you do for money, half plate. I tell him little jobs and laugh it away. But kids don't buy lies, they read the vibe and face. Saw me leave broke, come back late. Saw dudes dab me with that, you the man now. Saw fiends on the corner treat me like a guy. He ain't see nice, I threw up after runs. Ain't see me pray quiet with my hands on guns. What? One day teacher call, ask moms to come in, say your youngest been drawing some violent things. Guns in his heart, names on chalk. Say he wanna run the block like his brother talk. Moms look at me with that title stare, same one she gave Pops when he wasn't there. We walking home quiet, him kicking the can. He say they don't understand, you a real man. You keep us safe, make sure we got food. Ain't that what you supposed to do in the hood? That hit deeper than any cop would cuss. My little man think dirt equal love. I started peeping how he mimic my stance, lean on the wall with that hard eye glance. How he talk back to teacher with the same fake calm, like he wearing my anger as a hand-me-down charm. Caught him in the mirror practicing mean mug face, trying to erase off, and this kid still chase. He found a 22 shell in my drawer one night, brought it to school like a show and tell, like teacher damn near fainted. School called home, now guidance counselor in our zone. Is there a gun in the house? She asked. Mom straight, mom say no, but the pupil shake. Little bro sit quiet, eyes dark toward me. I felt like the whole room knew I'm guilty. That night I snapped, stay out my stuff. He flinched like a swan when I only got rough. He said that's wanted to show him you strong, so they stopped talking like you are wrong. His voice cracked small, he 12 years thin. Still think my sense some kind of win. Yeah. Later that summer I took him to the park. Sun still out, but mood all dark. Saw a kid from my circle flash still by the swings, argue with my pride in the smallest things. We heard shots pop by the far chain fence, 3 quick barks in a humid tense. Kids scattered fast, mom screamed out names. My little brother froze in the middle with a frame. Put him by the shirt, he wouldn't blink. Eyes glued to the dude bleeding by the ring. He whispered he got the same jacket you got. Voice so small, it's on my stomach and knots, giving nightmares for weeks on end. Waking up sweating, saying where my friend went. Now I caught him hiding a little pocket knife, saying they ain't gon' catch me slipping with my life. That's when it hit me like the flash of a radar. I wasn't just hustling, I'm molding clay. I was building another me out of fragile shell, rapping this childhood in my own little hell. So I sat him down on the worn out couch, TV on mute, lights dim, no shout. Told him mine about the homies that they never grew old, about my shooters that ain't in the stories I told. Showed them scars I hide in the long sleeve tees. Told them most these war stories just disease. You think I'm a hero cause the block say so, but I ain't slept right since 94. Every siren I hear, I think it's for me. Every knock on the the door, I see that key. You cramming all that into a small frame, trying to skip straight manhood through my dirty lane. His eyes went glassy, fist still tight, like letting go meant losing his right. To be tough, to be real, to be like his bro. But he listened deeper than he let me know. I said, if you love me, don't repeat my path. Don't honor my pain by taking my math. Be louder in class than you ever on blocks. Learn keys and code, just lock pick knocks. When you see me strapped, don't think that's cool. That's me being scared, not me being a jewel. He nodded slow, but the world's still loud. Friends still flexing with the wrong crowd. So I started falling back from the heavy dirt. Took smaller plays, did it this I work. Let him see me tired from my wage, now to run. Let him see my pride in the check, not a gun. Start showing up to his games in the park. Clapping in the bleachers, staying past dark. One day teacher called with a different tone. Say your brother been focused, really in the zone. He wrote a whole essay about the hood and choice. Stood up in class with a steady voice. One day teacher called. One day teacher called. One day teacher called.
Yo. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Heat rise off the tar like the street on fire. Sun dropping, slow skyline looking wired. Tenement windows all cracked like teeth. Block breathing heavy in the summer beneath. Somebody yell, yo, they set up on the roof. And the whole day's weight get lighter in truth. We climb fire escape, still step sing. Rust on our palms, whole world cling. Up top, sky wide like a mixtape cover. Brick ledges tagged up, names of each brother. DJ in the corner with the milk crate stack. Two technics sitting on a folded up jack. Extension cord snake out somebody mom's crib. Plug through a window in the jewelry rig. Speaker boxes lean on the chimney bricks. Duct tape prayers and old house kicks. He dropped the needle on a dusty James Brown, and the whole rooftop turned to a sacred ground. Girls on the clothesline side paint they lips. Bamboo earrings swing when they tilt they hips. Fellas brush fades, adjust can't go brim. Practicing, hey girl, so it come out slim. Somebody pass cups from a cooler of ice. Cheap fruit punch trying to taste like nice. Kids chase each other near the water tank. Old heads post up on an air vent plank. They tell back in my day while the beat go boom. Sunset spray paint orange in the room. City below honk horns like a second drum. Sirens in the distance at a low hum. DJ cut the crossfade to scratch that hook. Every head nod like the block wrote the book. He shout, all my people from the first floor side. Crowd raise hands like a slow red tide. Second floor, third floor, top floor, two. Roof shakes soft when they stomp they shoe. MC grab mic with the tape wound round. Spiral cord dancing as he hype this town. Yo, rooftop jam, no beef tonight. If you came with drama, take the next flight. We here for the beats, for the fam, for the view, for the ones downstairs who ain't make it through. He start with jokes, clown Big Mike's hair, clown shorty shoes, clown old man stare. Then he flipping the rhymes about the rent past due, about the crack in the wall, letting rats peek through. But every heavy line got a wink on the end. Cause tonight we been pain, not break, my friend. Breakers roll cardboard on the hot black tar. Spinning the moonlight, one sun get far. Windmill swipe, backspin freeze. Whole crowd chant names when they hit on knees. Boombox it in the corner, try move slow. Dreaming one day he the star of this show. Across by the ledge, two shy hearts talk. Watching headlights crawl where the avenues walk. She say, one day I'ma leave this place. He say, if you go, I'ma save my space. They laugh, but they eyes on the same bright line. That Manhattan glow where the rich folks dine. Down below, cop cars creep, look up once, see silhouettes dancing, hear the bass thump. They grumble on the radio, noise up there, but they too lazy to climb that stair. So the rooftop stay, y'all secret sky, a little slice of free where the rules can't pry. Someone's in, bring food in aluminum pans, fried chicken, mac and cheese, loving the hands. She say, y'all eat something, don't just dance. And the plate line long as a second chance. Grease on fingers, beat in our bones. We build a kingdom out of borrowed stones. When night fall deep, stars peek through smog,
Somebody light incense, somebody bring fog. MC start spitting about the world outside, about cops and cuts and neighborhood pride. But up here the hurt sound like art, not doom. Echo off the water tank, swirl around the room. He point his mic at the skyline bright. Say they don't see us, but we see they light. One day our sound gon' travel that far, from this rooftop tall to they champagne bar. Till then, we kings of this tenement, throne, boom, bap, empire built out of stone. Neighbors lean out windows, nod on beat. Old man, 2 bills over tap his feet. A baby start babbling to the snare and kick, like even he know this vibe legit. Apartment lights blink like a sequin crowd. Whole block breathing in the music loud. When the last record crackled toward the label line, when the air feel thick with sweat and time. DJ lift needle like a prayer come true. Rooftop humming with the last. We pack up cars, fold cardboard slow. Walk back down where the street lights glow. But we carry that jam like a tape in the chest. Little loop of magic when life feels stressed. No hook, just a night on a city top land. Rooftop summer jam in the 80s band.
Yeah, man. Metal gate rattles up, neon flickers awake. 11 p.m. shift, smell of bleach and steak. Bell on the door, got a tie, little ring. This corner store know everything. Hand scrawl sign say no credit, no tab, but we still front bread for the ones down bad. I'm behind the counter in the apron thin, Walkman in my pocket, beat tucked in. Boss in the back, counting lotto, slip slow. Say don't let nobody walk off with my dough. I nod, but I'm watching more than the till. I'm reading whole stories when the doors swing chill. First in, night nurse and scrubs with yawns. Eye bags darker than the pre-dawn. She grabbed coffee, sugar, 2 creams. She's gotta stay up and stitch they dreams. Drops a quarter in the jar by the bread. For your little brother is all she said. Then come the teens in bubble goose coats, talking about tapes, sneakers, votes. Arguing which MC got the hardest track. Can't rock him, they go back to back. They buy quarter chips, in a grape quarter water. Stand by the freezer just clowning in order. Door swings again, bell scream off key. Here come the fiend with the twitchy knee. He asks for Lucy's, checks his socks, counting nickels like a broken clock. Boss whisper, watching by the razor case. But I seen him hold doors, wipe tears off face. He wasn't always bent, just lost in smoke. Product of the same blocks, Cruel Joe. Cop car, slow roll, red, blue hue. 2 uniforms stepping like they own the view. One say even in eye sweet aisles, other stare hard like he counting files. They grab donuts, coffee, don't pay, just nod. Put it on the city like they some kind of god. Boss grit teeth, buddy bag it up. This little bodega know when to shut up. Old head Hector with the domino box. Sneak in the back for a secret scotch. She slide me a tape, says you want that real. Live park jam from the old Bronx field. We trade under the counter like contraband. Music and favors in a quiet hand. Couple from 3F in a slow burn fight. Arguing about renting fluorescent light. She slam milk down, say you spend on brew. He grab 6 packs, say I work just like you. They walk out still talking, doors soft close. Love and struggle in the same ripped clothes. Street kids rush in, laughter on tent. Ask a penny candy that don't cost that again. Hands sticky from freeze, pops dripping. Shoelaces drag, shorts all ripping. I toss him a free gun when boss look away. Remember when the sugar hit saved my day. Radio on the shelf, playing Quiet Storm slow, but my headphones beat, keep a different glow. Millie Mill tails in my left eardrum, while the fridge hum bass in the low. Cold drum,
Outside train rumble 2 blocks down. Inside fluorescent crown, I frown. Around midnight hustler slide and come. Big rope chain, little scar on palm. He not once grabbed Dutch and a Snapple. Count out cash with a gambler's grapple. He say stay in school, don't do what I do. But his sneakers scream louder than his words ever knew. Lady from church in a Sunday best. Even on Saturdays, still that press dress. She buy candles and bread, bless the air. Say the store a lighthouse, God be here. I half smile, half think about the times gone left. Stick up boys masked up, whole aisle swept. Cause some nights the bell ring, and my heart goes stiff. Ski mask hoodie, whole vibe shift. Hand in the pocket like metal might gleam. Eye scan camera, exit, beam. I learned how to stay calm, hand low on the lawn. Move like this apron, some kind of charm. Talk like you good, need something. Slow, trying to bounce tension off the candy rope. But most nights, danger just ghosts in the glass. Most folks just tired, trying to make they last. Taxi drivers grab coffee, scratch cards quick. Janitors buy soap with the motel brick. All different lives, under flicker and hum. Bodega like a heart, where the bloodlines come. At 2 a.m, boss nap in the back room chair. I mop up spills, rearrange fair. Facing the freezer glass, see my own eyes. Kid from the block with 2 old tries. I rest on the counter, pen on the bag, scribbling rhymes between price tags. Right about the nurse, the fiend, the cop, the couple kids, the midnight hop. About how this corner hold the whole damn hood. How behind every what you need is a wish you could. Wish you could leave, wish you could stay, wish the gate didn't sound like a cage each day. Sun start whispering through the crack in the door. Sky turn purple over tile floor. Birds wake up, trucks start they route. City on while I'm clocking out. I hand off keys to the early bird crew. Eyes red, shirt smell like oil and stew. Walk home past the same folks, closing their eyes. I'm just now asleep when they just now rise. No hook, just sound sleep in fluorescent light. Bodega midnight shift in the 80s night. Where the register ring and the stories blend. Corner store soldier to the graveyard and
yeah. Yo. Neon buzz humming like a tidal beat. Arcade glow spilling out on the street for free. Storefront window full of pixel sky. Open sign crooked, still catch your eye. Soon as that glass door creak just right, you step out the block in the 8-bit night. Carpet sticky, air thick with smoke. Whole room vibing off joysticks and jokes. Quarter machines lined up wall to wall. Screens flash colors like a digital brawl. Pinball dinging in the back on tilt. High scores covering the dust and guilt. We broke, but we come with our pockets playing. One roll of quarters in a sweaty right hand. Pick your poison. Spaceships, blocks. Kung Fu fighters or gorillas on clocks. I go straight to the cabinet with the side art me. 2 dragons painted on a black light screen.
When it stays on, that's the code we keep. Lose your last man and your stack go sleep. When it stays on, that's the code we keep. Lose your last man and your stack go sleep.
Kids crowd tight round the player one spot. Breathe held hostage by who run hot. Joystick click like a metronome beat. Button slap fast under big raw heat. Shorty in the denim jacket, eyes ice cold. Never talk much, but his combos bold. He know all the patterns, all the glitch lanes. Can clear a whole level off muscle memory brains. When his name flash right at the top in gold, we all front like we wouldn't fold. Back by the soda machines, I bets fly. 2 on up, nah, he gon' die. Homie hustle candy from a duffel lawn chair. Selling off, bring 'em to the kids in there. Change girl at the counter, roll her eyes, but she slip us a free coin once in a while. No lies outside the hood, wild sirens and noise inside. Just bleeps and pixel poise. Boys, cops roll by, but they don't come in. Figuring we safer here than on the wind. Old
old man on her wipe screens with a rag. Pretend not to see the little smoke bag.
Winter stays on, that's the code we keep. Lose your last man and your stack go sleep. Winter stays on, that's the code we keep. Lose your last stand and your stack go weak.
In the corner, couple share a single stool. Switching turns, laughing, acting cool. He put his jacket on her shoulders when the AC hit. She dropped her last quarter just to watch him spit. Fireballs, uppercuts, whatever game do. But it ain't the Sprite she really watching. It's dude. Yo, my man Jay at the racer, hands locked tight. Steering the plastic wheel like he on turnpike night. He swear one day he gon' drive for real. Not just pixels and programs still. Says when I get out this block, I ain't looking back. I'ma leave skid marks on this whole damn map. A poster on the wall for a tournament night. When to get tokens and bragging rights. We've been practicing all week, thumbs gone numb. Studying patterns like a math class. That little flyer tape, crooked the brick. Feel bigger than a diploma to a kid in the mix. I stepped in my game, hard thumping, sink. Green say, I insert the cone when I don't even think. Quarter slide in with that blessed clink. For 30 seconds I forget how we sink. No late notices, no cops, no bills. Just dodging ghosts and flipping kills. Level by level the crowd enclosed. Someone yell, watch out when I miss by a ghost. When I clear high score, put my 3-letter tag. Same one, I bomb on the rooftop flag. It's the only place I see my name glow bright. No teacher red pen, just pure green light. When the street lights blink, curfew o'clock. Mama thoughts creep like a second-hand lock. On the flashlights twice, that's the final bell. Time to leave the only place that don't feel like hell. We spill back out in the humid air. Ears still ringing from the games in there. When my stays on, that's the code we keep. Lose your last man and your stack go sleep. When my stays on, that's the code we keep. Lose your last man and your stack go sleep. Quarter trays, empty pockets all flat. But our heads feel rich where the combo's at. We talk about glitches like secret doors. How to sneak extra lives, hidden floors. Whole walk home just replaying fights. Video arcade dreams under sodium lights. No hook, just nights in a neon cave. Where a broke kid's name on a screen feel brave. Where the city outside try to chew our bones. But we get 3 lives in a world of tones. 80s heartbeat in a joystick screen. Video arcade nights in a pixel dream.
When it stays on.
Radiator hissing, but it don't throw heat. Frost on the inside of the 5th floor sheet. Wind snake in through the crack frame tight. December in the projects feel like a fight. I'm wearing last year's jacket with the busted zip. Sleeves too short, cold bite at my wrist. Kids at school stunting in them big goose coats. Fur hood, bright colors, fresh logos on the throat. They laughing, yo, where you triple fat at? Tug on my collar, snatch my hat. I play it off like I'm good, I'm tough. But my teeth knock beats when the breeze get rough. On the walk home, see a code in the glass. Storefront window like a movie pass. Red Parker hanging on a plastic frame, looking like a glow, calling my name. Mama see my eyes, say how much that run. I shrug too much, ma, just having fun. She step inside, talk low to the clerk. Ask by layaway, overtime work. Price tag big like a slap in the face, but they say we can hold it, just start with a taste. She put 20 down like a piece of a prize. Say don't tell your brother where the tie-dye slide.
When the wind blow through the hallway gray, mama put a coat on layaway. Cold world outside, but we gon' be straight. Pay a little each week till we lift that weight.
Yo, every Friday after factory grind, She hit that store with a steel in her mind. Fingers still numb from the metal press slam. She drop a few bills in the layaway hand. Some weeks light bill, true half a check. Still she slides something for that cold on deck. Cross her own name off the need list twice. New boots for her, she don't think twice. At home I watch her sew my gloves back tight, patching up holes by the kitchen light. She say lay her up, baby, it's gon' be cold. Pull an extra sweater from a bag too old. I nod, but inside I'm back at that glass, staring at a code I can't reach, can't pass. Dead gone ghost, just postcards of lies. So it's just her and a promise in the sky. At school, recess feel like a war with snow. Breath turn cloud, ears turn glow. I see goose logo, sheepskin suede. My thin little jacket like it half fade, but I keep my joke sharp. My rhymes on point, so they clown my coat, not my whole joint. Still when the bell ring, I sprint that walk. Hear the wind talk trash in the bare tree chalk. Yeah. One late night I hear her at the table. Numbers on the paper, voice barely stable. Gas going up, rent overdue. Little sigh after every what we gon' do. She catch me peeking for some worn out grin. Say grown folk business, don't let that in. But I spot the layaway slip by her teeth. Folded crease like it's struggling to be. Week before Christmas, snow hit thick. Sidewalk vanish under slush and brick. I'm wrapping my scarf till my nose disappear. Think maybe this the year I just freeze here. Then she wake me early on a Saturday morning. Eyes kinda shiny, voice newly born. Get dressed, we got errands is all she say. But there's light in her talk in a different way. We hit that same store, heater blowing too hot. Manager nod from behind the spot. Mama pull crumpled bills from an envelope. Then each one the night she came home with no grin. Last payment he said, you did your part. Goes in the back like a scene in my heart. Come out holding that red Parker bright. Whole store dim round, it's cold proof light. He slipped it off the hanger, pass it my way. So try that on kid, see how it lay. Zipper glide smooth like a DJ cut. Hood fit snug, no breeze, get in the gut. Look in the mirror, whole world slow. I ain't just warm, I'm somebody, yo. Mama watch close, try hide her tears. Wiping off years of freezing fears. On the walk home, snow don't feel so mean. Hood up, breath steam like a rapper on screen. Neighbors peek out, okay, I see you. That coat look sharp, little man came through. I nod like it nothing, but my chest feel wide. Every step a drum beat across my pride. Mama lag back a bit, hand in a purse, counting just enough left to dodge the worst. Later that week in the schoolyard chill, same kids line up, talking slick for thrill. They see that red flash cut through white. Whole tone change when I step in light. Okay, new gear I peep. They tug on the sleeve, but the stitching deep. They don't know layaway nights in math. Just see the end of a long cold path. I pull Lil man from downstairs to the side. Zip his jacket up, cause his zip done died. Say you take mine if it get too rough, cause I know that wind and how it act tough. He say you finally got what you always drew. I say yeah, but ma, the real one true. This ain't just coat, it's overtime seems. Every stitch a piece of her 80s dreams. No hook, just knowing fluorescent day. When a coat paid off on old school layaway. In a world that ain't never cut us no slack. She bought me a shield from the cold on the back. Ready up, ready up, ready up, ready up, ready up. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, check it out. check it out. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, yo. Saturday noon in the block, just wait. Sun hit the brick like a cook in the paint. Dice game pause, kids mid-chase. Could word on the street, sound clash in this place. Two crews marching from opposite ends, each with a boombox bigger than friends. One silver sharp chrome grill all shine, thick black handle fresh from the line. Other one black with the big round cones, duct tape scars but it rattle your bones. They both sat down with a sidewalk bend, extension cord snake from somebody's friend. First crew pop tape in, slam that door, finger on play like a trigger of war. Kick drum thump, hi-hat slice, 808 rumble like a roll of dice. Volume up high till the stickers all shake, old lady on the third floor wide awake. Second crew grin, twisting up slow, radio dial glow with a mean green flow. They bring out a mix with a deeper bass, snare so sharp it rearranged face. The box got hits but I punch it hard, wave a sound push down the whole yard. Kids pick sides, yo left side killing, now right side knocking, whole wall peeling. Hands their ears but they don't move back, we love this kind of full block attack. This the only war we really wanna see, what against what, tape against MP. Crew on the left got the downtown taste, electros look, outer space bass, planet rock blends into some raw break. Sample so tough, make your neck bone ache. MC step up, shout over his track, left side louder, put the right side back. Crew on the right got that uptown soul, James Brown chops with a rugged control. DJ cut loops on a pause tape scheme, snatched in the kitchen off somebody's dream. He hit play, horn stab, crowd scream, oh, whole sidewalk lean when the groove let go. It ain't just noise, it's pride in the crate. Who dug deeper in the wax for the date? Who got exclusives of a cousin in the Bronx? Who taped the last park jam, no donks? Every blend is a flex, every drop a brag, every read want a flag over concrete rags. Some kid roll up with a little box cheap AA batteries, barely making a peep. He say I ain't got volume but I got taste. Pull out a tape label, I rooftop aid. He asked both sides, y'all scared to spin this? They laugh at first, then they hear that hiss. Crowd go quiet when the break come in. MC on the tape spitting wild, no grin. You hear a crowd roar from a night up high, wind in the mic, real husky. Left crew glance, right crew stare, cause that little box carries something rare. So they plug his deck to the big boy and back, let that rooftop tape rod full attack. Now everybody nod to a sound that ain't theirs. Block 01 on the shared night air. For a minute, no cruise, no split, no beef, just baseline therapy, brief relief. Still battles resume when the tape's been out. Left side drop funk, right side drop clout. Someone yell killer treble push low, so the kick drum hit where your rib cage goes. Windows vibrate, birds take flight. Old man on the stoop say this, that right. Police car cruise by slow with the light. Two uniforms squint at the midday hype. They think about stopping in the car radio beep, so they rollin' past like wolves half asleep. We cheer when they turn at the end of the block. Turn the volume higher like we don't stop. In the middle with a madness girl with braids, lean on a mailbox judging them fades. She say left side tape cut clean or true, but right side speakers got that chest kick too. Her verdict glow in the eyes of the crew, cause half of this battle is impressing who. As sun slide down and the shadows get long, box still booming with the clash of songs. So my aunt come out with a broom half play, say y'all gon' crack a sidewalk today. We laugh, turn down, but we don't go mute. This our stadium, this our salute. By dust, no winner, just stories to tell. Remember when my tape made your woofer swell? Remember when you mix on a blue that fuse? Remember when a homie brought that rooftop blues? No trophy, just nods and respect on the line. Next Saturday, hinted in the way I shine. No hook, just power and plastic shells. Boombox battles and block wide yells. In the 80s concrete with the wires all crossed. We turned every corner into our own sound, boss. Sound, boss, sound, boss, 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 boss.
Check me it up, check me it up, check it up. Check it up, check it up, Let's believe in that I'll make it for. Let's believe in that I'll make it for.
Stack of milk crates by a dusty glass door. Little bell jingle when your feet hit the floor. Air smell thick like cardboard and wax. Old soul records and boom bap tracks. Sign on the window, writ by hand. No sampling with that plan and faded tan. This ain't no March chain, it's the cut in the cut. Where the needle find life and the world goes shut. Old man behind the counter and the Knicks warm up. Gray in his beard, black moon in his cup. He nod once when the regular slide. Knows who dig deep and who here for the vibe. Walls lined up with covers like art. Parliament Mothership, Marley Hart, UTFO, Houdini, early LL. Run DMC in that Adidas shell. Plastic sleeves crinkle when you flip each bin. Names on the spines like a roll call spin. We broke kids fishing with lint and hope. Counting quarters like we counting rope. One LP mean no new fits, but we rather have beats than the label rich. Pick a used copy with a scratch or two, cause a little crack will make the drum line true. Old head say, what you looking for, son? I shrug, something with a mean break drum. He smirked, y'all always want the same James loop, but won't listen to the whole damn group. He
He pull out a record from the bottom row, dust it off slow like a magic show.
Check the B-side, not the one on the chart. That's where they hide all the real heart.
Drop the needle on a quiet little track. Baseline walk, horns talk back. I close my eyes, see a whole new block. Different stories sitting over same old rock. He say you rap, I see that book. Always scratching lines while your friends just look. You wanna be more than a tape on the floor. You gotta learn what came before you score. This beat you feel, that's from 73. Cats with no mics built the sound you beat. We huddle by the counter like a classroom type. Learning music history under flicker light. He talk about Bronx jams, park lamp nights. Two Technics plugged to the street light bright. Flash on the table, work on the block. How a simple break beat broke the lock. Outside kids boost tapes from the chain store racks inside. He warned us about the real life tax. Say labels got clauses you can't even spell. They'll sample your soul, leave you stuck in the shell. But you own your ears, own your pen. Learn these grooves, don't just follow the trend. Every payday little cash hit my hand. First I bodega, second this stand. Flip through sleeves like tarot for teens. Seeking my future in drum machine dreams. Find a Marley Marl joint, cover half torn. 10 hands on this before I was born. At the listening post with the foamio pads, we take turns spinning like shared notepads. One track play, someone go rewind that snare. Whole crew lean in, try and catch that flare. We memorize intros, count bars in our head, so later in the cypher we can drag them from bed. Sometimes a real MC slide through the door. Local legend with a vinyl score. Old man dap him like your last 12-inch. Had the whole hood nodding at the first drum pinch. We stand quiet like kids in a church. Watch them dig crates on a genius search. He drop a word or two to us on the low. Y'all don't need 10 guns, you need one good flow. Stop biting radio, find your lane. Start with a record, add your pain. We jot that down without moving a pen. Etched in the grooves of our minds again. When the street get wild and the block too hot, sirens fight bass and the noise not. I duck in the shop just to breathe new air. Let the kick drum wash out the cop stare. Even if I don't buy, just dig through bins. Feels like confessing all my little sins. Closing time comes, we stack sleeves straight. Ring bell once, slide down gate. We step back out where the real world spin, but we carry those breaks deep under our skin. Later on in the cramped little room at home, those records become our launch pad dome. No hook, just a sanctuary and dust and hiss. Record shop doorway to a bigger abyss. 80 city loud outside that door, but in them grooves we wasn't broke no more.
Let's quit leaving that up at your floor. Let's quit leaving that up at your floor. Wolf's child.
Yo, stairwell smell like dust, smoking rice. Faint bleach sting from the janitor slice. Light bulb flicker like it's scared of the dark. 1 week glow over 10 floors of heart. Door slam echo, metal rail cold. Whole project story in the staircase told. We meet on the 5th where the echo hit right. 2 floors down from the worst fist fights. Paint peel off like old name tags. Step 23 tagged up with our flags. Somebody bring a boombox, half broke tape. Speaker buzz heavy, but it still got shape. Ray twist wise, smack the side. Don't die on us now, we got bars to ride. Tape click in, little hiss, then boom. Drum break thump like you shake the room. That stairwell transformed from a gray cement slice to a smoky little club with a cover and dice. We circle up tight by the rail and wall. Hoodie, shell toes, flat top tall. No stage, no lights, just creaks and grind. But for 15 minutes, we outside time. Who first, they ask. All eyes on me. Cause last week I snapped with a wild 16. I clear my throat, lean back on the brick. Heartbeat, keeping that metronome tick. Yo, we stuck in these bricks where the paint don't dry. Rats on the first floor, dreams in the sky. Mama folding coupons, knees on sore. Landlord banging on the rusty front door. My voice bounced back like a second MC. Echo rap with me in low reverb key. Kids from the fourth peak, through the gap. Listening quiet as I spill this trap. Every bar spit be the life we know. Stairwell take notes in the dust below. When I finish, they clap on concrete palms. No cameras, no lights, just real calm. Then Skinny from 3B say pass that mic. And the Boombox bash push him into the light. He rap about his pops in a halfway place. About letters that come with a half-broke face. Old Mims Jenkins on the second floor landing. Pause with her groceries, just standing. She shake her head but a smile peek through. Cause she hear her own pain in his verses too. She say, y'all better keep it clean. You hear? We not switch one word, keep the story clear. Little D only 12 but he jump in next. Stumble on the line then reset text. He talk about sneakers he can't afford. Doing our jobs for the kid next door. We crack a few jokes but we cheer him on. Cause we all know that hunger he's standing on. Up above somebody arguing the top floor flat. Pots bang, curses, all that. Down below baby cry through the door. Fan in the window, no breeze on the floor. But in the stairwell slice, for this one jam, we alchemists turning all that to glam. Ray hit stop, flip tape, rewind. Say these are demos for when we shine. One day, label man come climb these stairs. Looking for the sound that the city all wears. He gon' hear this echo, feel this cold. Shine all of us like a pot of gold. We laugh, but we low-key clutch that dream. See our names on wax, not just in steam. Stairwell, our studio, booth and stage. Scratch paint lines as our notebook page. Every step a chapter, every landing a hook. Even if we never hit a real pro look. Someone pull out markers, outline our crew. Fat bubble letters in red and blue. Fifth floor fam on the chip gray wall. Crooked and wild but 10 feet tall. If Super get mad he could paint it again. But ghosts of our bar still live in that pen. When the tape pop out and the batteries die, we sit on the steps watching roaches fly. Talk about girls ball, next day plans. Who dunked on who stole whose cans. But under that clowning and cracked up jokes is the fear we all share of staying broke. Mama called from the hallway, bring your behind. I scoop up the deck, tuck my rhyme book spine. Last look back at the fifth floor spot where we turn cheap beats into something hot. No hook, no contract, just a cipher in stone. Project Stairwell session, we could call our own. One day when they gut these buildings clean, rip out the pipes and the whole old scene. They'll never know what the stairwell heard. How a bunch of broke kids turn pain to word.
Yo, 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 yo,
Turntables set up by the fire hydrant spray. Red, white, blue cups by the kid car play. Real smoke rising like a signal flare. Chicken on the rack, charcoal in the air. DJ under a tent with the milk crate stacked. Playing this like that while the block lean back. Banners on the fence say redress the vote. Tape half crooked on a hand scrawled note. Candidate flyers on the card table flat. Next to the dominoes, soda and scrap. Old heads line chairs in a semicircle ring. Arguing about politics over everything. Uncle Joe and the dashiki say, man, Reagan wildin'. Cut out checks, but keep that smiling. Auntie Pearl point a rib like a ballot pen.
say they all the same once they get in. Young dude in a polo, college back home, talk trickle down lies in the sharper tone. One lady say, City Hall don't care, don't fix nothing on the project stair. Another clap back, that's why we vote local. Get a councilman from the zip code vocal. Somebody wave a pamphlet, say this one cool. He came to the church, brought close to the school. I'm on the other side. On the other side, grill master flip meat. Got a voter, don't complain, pen on his teeth. He say I don't trust him, but I still choose. Cause not choosing is how we all lose. Spades game heating up on the card table slap. Trash talk blend with the campaign rap. Little kids run past with freeze pops melting. Don't care about deficit, speech or belting. They only know music and the smell of food. Summer night magic in the one block mood. DJ drop paid in full, baseline creep. Politics pause when the break run deep. Local preacher grab mic for a second or two. Say, listen up fam, this affect you. They decide budgets from a pen and seat. Streets don't get fixed if we stay off our feet. You mad at the cops, at the rent, at the tax. Gotta show up number where the ballot max. Old man Hank shake his head real slow. Say I seen them all come and go. They promise jobs, they promise peace, but my social security still on lease. Young teen roll eyes, say that's old man talk, but he still half listen while he crip walk by the hydrant too. Neighbors mid-war tongues, one hold a flyer, one fold his arms. This one for unions, that one for small biz. Back and forth like a scratched out whiz. Whole block feel like a living debate. But nobody on TV, just a fire escape. Meanwhile, shorty near the speaker just vibe. She don't care who sit in the Senate tribe. All she know is the snare hit clean and a crush walked in with his hat all lean. She tug her shirt straight, fix her hair, step to the dance while they argue where. DJ cut fade and say we got 2 mics tonight. One for the speech, one for keeping it light. If you got something to say about the vote this year, step up polite. Keep it cool, no fear, but when the beat come back, we back to the jam. Cause this a block party, not C-SPAN. Candidate rep show up in dress shoes wrong. Looking too stiff for a cookout song. Try to shake hands with barbecue fingers. Smile too big, fake charm lingers. He say y'all like you practice in the mirror. We hear you people in the space much clearer. Mama T cut through with a dish in her hand. Say talk numbers, baby, not just your brand. What you doing for the school, for this rent, for this heat, for the rats in the hall, for the cops on the beat. He started one stat, then a rehearse line. We side-eye each other like same old design. Then Miss Jackson, who been here since 63, step to the mic with a plate on her knee. Say I done seen marches, riots, peace, seen the tanks and the cops and the curfew increase. You young ones think this all just noise, but they choosing bosses for your girls and boys. Don't let nobody tell you this don't mean jack. Cause somebody in a suit drawing maps on your back. Still don't let them steal your whole good day. Dance, eat, love, but remember to play. Crowd clap once, then twice, then more. DJ Nah, drop needle on the floor, beat come back. Heavy on the snare, politics fade in the cookout air. Kids start pop lock, doing electric slides. Spill Kool-Aid sticky on the tenement side. 2 dudes still mumbling about left and right, but even they rock shoulder to groove at night. As the sky go purple and the street lights click, posters curl up on the chain link quick. Some flood off down the avenue when campaign promising the gutter bin. What remain is the laughter, the plates, the sweat. Boom, back bounce in the sun that set. No hook, just a night where our voices met. Block party election in the boombox set. We ain't trust every slogan that crossed that fence, but we learned our power between beats and sense.
grew up sharing crumbs from the same chip plate, same busted mattress, same section 8. You was in my first fight, swinging wild in the rain. Bloody nose, both laughing through the pain. Mama called you son, your moms called me nephew. We was more than homies, we was one whole rescue. Shared headphones, same tapes, same dreams. Talked about tour buses, not steak greens. You was nice with the pen, I was cold with the flow. Said we split any bag, 50-50 on go. If I had one slice, you had half that piece. We was broke, but the bond felt rich at least. Then the 90s got dark when the spot got hot. Crack prices dropped, but the beef did not. New dudes slide through with the fresh chrome rims. Different slang, different plugs, different hymns. They seen your hunger, seen my doubt. Whisper, why split bread when you can freeze them out? At first, little things, you stop calling back. Start showing up late to the booth, off track. Counting money different, short on the 50. Blame bad math, but the vibe felt shifty. I shrugged it off, cause the history deep. Told myself he tired, streets don't sleep. One night, dice game by the bodega light. I hear my name float through the corner of night. You don't need him, he just dead weight. You the one they like, you the meal on the plate. You didn't check it, just sip from your cup. Eyes on the ground, couldn't even look up. Studio session, we recording this tape. You slide your verse in like you plotting escape. Our whole story beat, but your bars just you. Me, mine, I know we no crew. Producer pull me aside like you peep that move. He planting solo seeds in the duo groove. Then the real cut came from a label called Lil Indie Spot. Tryna scout our hall. They left both numbers on a scratch pad note. Wrote your name first when they jotted that quote. Week went by, I ain't hear not a ring. Till shorty from the block said I saw him with them things. He was uptown, talking about a solo deal. Said he outgrew the block, time to chase what's real. I laughed it off, but my stomach turned. Like the bridge we built, just quietly burned. Hit you up, what's good? You said not much, chill. Voice too high, too fake, too still. Later I found a card in your dresser drawer. Label name crossed out, my number no more. You circled the meeting time, underlined twice. Sold us both out for a small roll of dice. When I pressed you, you said it ain't like that. They only want one, I'm just testing the track. We argued in the hallway, echo too loud. Neighbors listening behind doors, hidden crowd. I said we starved together, now you switching for crumbs. You said I'm tired of waiting, tired of being a bum. You too picky with deals, talk about soul and art. I need money now, not a pure little heart. That cut deeper than any straight shot rang. Cause I heard the block talk come out your slang. Next thing, rumors had me as the jealous one, saying I held you back, wouldn't let you run. You fed that fire just enough to let it cook. Smirking in the crowd while I grabbed that hook. Then it went from words to a cold small war. You show up where I spit just to count my score. Roll with dudes who ain't never liked our side. Post on the corner with that traitor pride. You drop a little freestyle, taking shots at my name. Swear it ain't by nobody, but the target the same. I could've clapped back with a verse all slick. Airing out secrets, going low, going sick. But I'd be lying if I said my pen ain't twitch. Ready to turn every old story to a ditch. Instead I sat home with the pad on my lap, thinking how easy love flipped to a trap. Last time I saw you it was cold, late fall. Club back door, by the graphed up wall. You came out tipsy, chain on flash. Eyes half red from the night and the cash. We locked eyes once like a car crash hit. Years of brotherhood, hanging in the split. You said nothing, just turn with your crew. But I seen the old kid flicker once and you, I wanted to yell, come back, we can fix. Rewind before money poison the mix. But pride like a wall on both our ends. Turn day one, strangers, enemies, friends. Heard later your deal was a one-song shot. Label drop you fast soon as Buzz got knocked. Now you back on the corner with the same old pack. Acting like that detour never crack your back. I ain't feel joy, just heavy in the chest. Watching talent rush under stress. So when I teach the shorties about the game we in, I don't just talk cops and ops and sin. I tell them how fame make your brother turn ghost. How the ones you break bread with can hurt you the most. How you gotta love smart, set lines in stone, so you don't lose yourself trying to stand alone. No hook, just a 90s tale and grind. Friend turned rival over fear and time. We both victims of a system that starved, but betrayal still hurt like a fresh cut scar.
Yeah. Whistle blow 6 o'clock, sky still gray. Factory windows glow like a grid of decay. Mama tie scarf tight, punch card in. Steel toe boots where her dreams been. Daddy on the other shit, breathing machine dust. Clock on the wall, don't care who you trust. Yeah, concrete yard smell like oil and rain. Forklift beep slow through a migraine lane. Line foreman barking his nicotine voice. Keep it moving, people, you ain't got no choice. Metal press slam like a breakbeat drop. Same four emotions till the bones near pop. Back home, I watch from the top floor glass. See that smokestack spit on our little patch. Yellow bus pass in front of that gate. Dropping kids whose parents been under that weight. My lunch in the bag from the night before. Mama packing slow with her feet still sore. She say, one day baby you won't punch no clock. Only thing you press is your own tape stock. But her hands tell truth with the crack and swell. Years of overtime stamped in each cell. Check stub folded in the apron front. Numbers too small for the mile she stunned. Payday Friday feel different in there. Factory gate buzz with a desperate flair. Men in work jackets line up in rows. Callous fingers, wipe sweat off nose. Payroll window like a little hope slot. One by one, name call, slip hot. Daddy step up, sign for his due. Brown envelope pass like a secret view. He weigh it in his hand like a newborn kid. No half gone before we lift that lid. Tax, union, health, all bite clean. What's left, try stretch in a broke man dream. On the corner, liquor store, light burn strong. Waiting on pockets that don't last long. Some brothers cash checks, hit ball right after. Chasing numbness more than laughter. Others walk straight with a jaw set tight. Letter from the landlord, folded in sight. Later at the table, mama spread bills out. Green on the wood like a losing bout. Rent, lights, gas, school lunch fees. She whisper each word like a half-formed plea. Daddy sit quiet with his boots unlaced. Grease on his shirt, sorrow in his face. He say they cut hours on second next week. Stare at his plate like it might just speak. Mama bite lip, scribble sums on the side. Eraser worn down like neighborhood pride. I'm doing homework, but I hear each sound. Calculator click like a drum break pound. She tuck a little roll in the cookie tin. Rainy day money in case storms begin. Then another small stack in the church they fold. Gotta keep faith when the world is cold. Last few bills slip quiet in the bra for shoes, for coats, for whatever she saw. Saturday morning, factory lot half full. Double shift volunteers, push through dog. Daddy throw on cap for that overtime. Say this how we keep Christmas in line. He kissed my forehead, grease on my skin. Smell like metal, cheap coffee tin. I watch him walk toward the clanging beast. Giant brick body with 1,000-piece feast. Think he give his back so I can have my mind. Trade his spine so I can lead this grind. On my headphones, boom, bap, fight the hum. Beats from the Bronx in the iron lung. At lunch, he sit with the old heads crew. Smoking on break with a thermos brew. They talk layoff strikes, act instead of blackouts. Who got furloughed, who time they out. One say, these suits don't know our names, just see numbers and production frames. Another say, union talking about a walkout soon. But rent don't wait for no picket tune. They all nod slow, take one last drag. Stub out smokes on a burlap bag. Whistle blow again, back to the line. Hope punched out at the same old time. Back on the block when that shift in late. Whole street learn from the factory gate.
sneakers, pizza tape. Also arguments that don't escape. Neighbors, bar sugar, and 20 on top. Promise next Friday at the bus stop. I sit by the window with a rhyme book wide, scribbling bars, about to grind outside, right? My pops break still, my mom's full pain. I'ma flip they story in the go one day. Every verse I lay like a brick they lay, building my escape from the plan's dark shade. No hook, just gears and family spun. Payday at the factory under 80 sun. Parents trade decades for our small chance. Clock can't spin it while we learn to dance. Clock can't spin it while we learn to dance. Clock can't spin it while we learn to dance.
Yo, whistle blow 6 o'clock, sky still gray. Factory windows glow like a grid of decay. Mama tie scarf tight, punch card in. Steel toe boots where her dreams been. Daddy on the other shift, breathing machine dust. Clock on the wall, don't care who you trust. Yeah. Concrete yard smell like oil and rain. Forklift beep slow through a migraine lane. Line foreman bark in his nicotine voice. Keep it moving, people, you ain't got no choice. Metal press slam like a break beat drop. Same 4 motions till the bones near pop. Back home, I watch from the top floor glass. See that smokestack spit on our little patch. Yellow bus pass in front of that gate. Dropping kids whose parents been under that weight. My lunch in the bag from the night before. Mama packing slow with her feet still sore. She say,
one day, baby, you won't punch no clock.
Only thing you press is your own tape stock. But her hands tell truth with the crack and swell. Years of overtime stamped in neat cell. Check stub folded in the apron front. Numbers too small for the mile she stunt. Payday Friday, feel different in there. Factory gate buzz with a desperate flair. Men in work jackets lined up in rows. Callous fingers wipe sweat off nose. Payroll window like a little hope slot. One by one, name call, slip hot, yeah. Daddy step up, sign for his due. Brown envelope pass like a secret view. He weigh it in his hand like a newborn kid. No half gone before we lift that lid. Tax, union, health, all bite clean. What's left, try stretching the broke man dream. On the corner, liquor store, light burn strong. Waiting on pockets that don't last long. Some brothers cash checks, hit bar right after. Chasing numbness more than laughter. Others walk straight with a jaw set tight. Letter from the landlord folded in sight. Later at the table, mama spread bills out. Green on the wood like a losing bout. Rent, lights, gas, school lunch fees. She whisper each word like a half-on plea. Daddy sit quiet with his boots unlaced. Grease on his shirt, sorrow in his face. He say,
Babe, I cut us on second next week.
Stare at his plate like it might just speak. Mama bite lips, scribble sums on the side. Eraser worn down like neighborhood pride. I'm doing homework, but I hear each sound. Calculator click like a drum break pound. She tuck a little roll in the cookie tin. Rainy day, money in case storms begin. Then another small stack in a church day fold.
Gotta keep faith when the world is cold.
Last few bills slip quiet in the bra. For shoes, for coats, for whatever she saw. Saturday morning, factory lot half full. Double shift, volunteers push through dog. Daddy throw on cap for that overtime. Say, this how we keep Christmas in line. He kissed my forehead, grease on my skin. Smell like metal and cheap coffee tin. I watch him walk toward that clanging beast. Giant brick body with 1,000-piece feast. Think he give his back so I can have my mind. Trade his spine so I can lead his grind. On my headphones, boom bap, fight the hum. Beats from the Bronx in an iron lung. At lunch he sit with the old heads crew. Smoking on break with a thermos brew. They talk layoff, strike, sight sets, flat blackouts. Who got furlough, who time they out. One say,
These suits don't know our names.
just see numbers in production frames. Another say, union talking about a walkout soon. But rent don't wait for no picket tune. They all nod slow, take one last drag. Stub out smoke, so on a burlap bag. Whistle blow again, back to the line. Hope punched out at the same old time. Back on the block when that shift in late. Whole street learn from the factory gate. Payday, bring sneakers, pizza tape. But also arguments that don't escape. Neighbors borrow sugar and 20 on top. Promise next Friday at the bus stop. I sit by the window with a rhyme book wide, scribbling bars about the grind outside. Write my pops break steel, my mom's fold pain. I'ma flip they story in the gold one day. Every verse I lay like a brick they lay. Building my escape from the plan's dark shade. No hook, just gears and family spun. Payday at the factory, under 80s, son. Parents trade decades for our small chance. Clock hands spinning while we learn to dance.